all of the trees are dead, but now Shoshlo taking a lot of damage. One more right click from the Rubik, and he gets out just barely. What you doing? Spearbreaker charging him, but they're fully aware of this. And in comes the Ice Shards. General actually does not complete the entire charge, so no bash. Instead, the crush by Slardar and the raise to get the first blood by Afoninj. General has a charge up, targets the creep, but it's in the same lane, so he's gonna go down ultimately to Arzek's Glaives. Now Luna coming in. Now this is rotation. There's a Dire Ward here, and now she goes invis, and there's no detection here. She's going to get a perfect Eclipse. Afoninj on the move. They get a little bit of vision, and they get the kill. Roger, unfortunately, not able to do very much. One TP is cancelled in the bot lane, I think. Armen plants a tree to block out Arzek, but the flare is going to give vision, and this is going to be a +8 now for Arzek. As long as it's like a support or something like that, it's usually worth going for the dive, but he's playing it safe right now. Instead, it looks like Pycat going for yet another rotation, but it gets spotted out by this Radiant Ward. Pycat has Eclipse, he's pump faking it. Araman can roll him in, though. But Seedoy is going to come in with the Omni Slash. Unfortunately, it's only a level 6 Omni Slash, so it bounces amongst all the heroes. And Araman actually traps his Luna inside a cage match with the Juggernaut. He's gonna go down. This silencer is +12 right now. Flare gets vision of General ever so briefly, but not long enough to go for the hook. The battery assault will cancel the TP. Now General is +14 for this silencer. But it's not really that critical of a smoke, as now hookshot in onto the Rubik. Two hero cogs. Both have to move back as the global silence is used on top of that. Snowball in onto the Clockwork, but the Clockwork's just going to back up. 3 heroes actually end up getting stunned, but the raise... Maybe that's the item that they were waiting on. As now RMN is in the shrine. Shoshlo contemplating on going for the hook, but instead just walks up to RMN with the battery assault, puts him into the cogs. RMN accepts his fate, buys out, goes into the snowball onto Arzek. What the heck? Okay, well he basically asked to get that TP cancelled after... Okay. Well, maybe he thought it was the Rubik also. As now, they're gonna go in onto General. Seedoy has Omni Slash and they're trying to get in range. The move speed slow, nice hook shot, but the Omni Slash gets diffused amongst a bunch of creeps. But they're going to get the kill anyway. Arzek, now 22 int on the board. Trying to bait the second shrine. RMN wants nothing to do with it, but maybe spotted out by Afoninj. 1 right click, 2 right click, 3 right click. Tusk doesn't have anything to snowball on. He's going to put out a sigil. Meanwhile, Omni Slash onto Pycat, but he actually pikes his way out of the Omni Slash. Well played by Pycat. Goes into the Eclipse, gets the kill onto Roger. Shoshlo has his Blade Mail, but it's actually not activating it. Eventually, Luna does go down. Global Silence is committed. There isn't any big teamfight spells that Radiant's tossing out. Meanwhile, charge up onto the Clockwork. He has his Blade Mail, but he hasn't activated it yet. He's getting permabash. Activates the Shrine in the 11th hour, and he's going to survive as General kills himself on the Blade Mail. And Afoninj picks off RMN. Biver, nice 4-step onto the high ground. Crush not in range to stop that TP. Shoshlo gets the hook onto the Troll Warlord. Cog burns him back. Dandy going in. Will he get a bash? Will he get a bash? No, Roger does not get a bash. Navi is so low level. It's 16-2 right now. Blink in, crush on to the troll. His BKB is still on cooldown for a very long time. Whirling Axis comes out. Roger takes a fair amount of damage, gets a Walrus punch back. RMN about to die. Nice mechanisms. He's going to survive for a little bit longer, but he's going to ultimately go down. Now these Raxes are exposed still from the earlier push. General looking around, but what's he going to do? If he charges, he almost certainly charges into his doom. And because that was a 10-second BKB, it's on cooldown for such a long time right now for Dendi that he can't get back into this fight. Tusk is one of the least important targets right now. He walks into the flare, no fear whatsoever. RMN going to go buy a TP maybe? No, he's going to go for the snowball into the creep wave. Into the siege creep. Afo Ninja has his BKB, but remember, there are a lot of fresh BKBs. Nice force step to cancel out the telekinesis land. Hookshot in, splits up the fight big time. Rubik instantly goes down. Global Silence comes out after Spirit Breaker activates his BKB, but before Dendi activates his. So Dendi still able to use some spells. Activate the Shrine. Nice blade spin on Seedoi. Cancels out so much of this damage that should be hitting him. No Nether Strike damage, no Eclipse damage. Seedoi gets out into his healing ward. Requiem of Souls is used, and Dendi's getting really low. Bivert buys back into the fight and immediately just gets blown up in 3 right clicks by Afo Ninja, and that, I believe, maybe curtains for NAVI, as they call good game in 32 minutes. NAVI, on the other hand, it was a risky draft. Juggernaut. Centaur looks like he is going to be going to the jungle. It's on the mid lane. We've got a nice shards onto Iceberg, but in comes the tornado to blow up the Earth Spirit. There's so much damage though, and with this Rubik telekinesis to pull back Dendi, they're gonna get first blood. RMN possibly next. There's no mana on Iceberg, so he doesn't have any spells, but RMN has even less. He goes down. What the heck? Oh, I totally missed this. I was not paying attention, but I know now. That's smart. That's smart. That's actually really smart. Now FNG, he has this ward vision. He wants to do it again so bad. His ward's about to time out, and now the courier coming in. He is going to do it again. He's gonna get stomped. There's no way he gets away with this. Sunstrike in. Bankscore actually rolls in. FNG's on the run, but his TP got cancelled, remember, so he does not have anything else. BZZ coming in. Dendi farming some creeps, gets silenced, gets rolled on, gets rooted. What a root. He was probably dead regardless, but poor Dendi. As does Iceberg. He's gonna roll in onto the Earth Ember Spirit, but the Flame Guard barely even scratches him. I don't know why Tusk keeps getting picked by Navi. BZZ fishing for a root. FNG going to lift up the Centaur, push him back. The Savage Roar to make sure that no Stomp comes out, and no root even necessary. Almost definitely the next attack from this bear is going to be a root. Spirit is ready to defend this. Vangscore in position. It's spotted out with the Hellbear Smasher. 2-man silence, 2-man stun. It roll in onto the Juggernaut. Stampede to get out, but that means that Centaur goes in actually. Uses the stomp, only stuns out the Earth Spirit. He's gonna get split the Sunstrike damage as Pycat spinning around. That was actually FNG's stolen Blade Fury that was doing work. FNG spots out General. There's a roll in, lift up, it's into the silence, stun as well, into the root. That poor Centaur could not move for like a good 5-second period. Now Pycat going in, Iceberg is mana leaked. He's going to move around, but he does not go up a cliff. Now he will, because that snowball stun does not last for very much time at all. It's 0.5 seconds. Armen is magnetized. Healing Ward is out. Omni Slash connects once on the Rubik, twice on the bear. Gonna get the kill onto the Rubik anyway. Purges up the bear, but now Pycat needs to back out. Thankfully, that Maelstrom proc actually bounced and killed the Rubik. I mean, killed the Keeper. And Dendi on the run, but he's gonna hit the Shrine. Oh, Dire Courier. Phobos wants it. He almost just ran up to high ground. And I think he could have gotten away with it. Oh man, now this is the most recovery of Midas's. This, I love this. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Biver trying to do some creep cutting. A smart idea, but unfortunately at nighttime it's not really a safe bet, especially once you confirm that Phobos was in the top lane. Meanwhile, this high ground push. Blade Fury in by Pycat, but he gets silenced up now. Omni Slash wasn't even used yet, and he's getting magnetized up, puts out the healing ward, so he's not silenced anymore. Vangscore gets Deafening Blast, Omni Slash as well, luckily bounces down into the creep wave, into the rest of the Radiant team. Stampede is used, General wants to find a target, he has a Blink Dagger ready, Stomp in 1 second, Double Edge, but FNG barely Force Staffs out, the Sunstrike is not going to connect as a result. 633 gets punched by a Walrus, but it is a Walrus with no tusks. BZZ is godlike. Dendi puts out Tornado, Meteor. Phobos is so tanky though. 2.4k HP. What talent? Yeah, plus 7 strength. Hit me. That's 1 Rex down. He probably doesn't. I mean, I wish he could attack buildings. He wishes he could attack buildings. Nice. Root into the Ice Shards. Stolen by Rubik. Lift up. and stealing Hoof Stomp. Now, nice stun. The Centaur is having such a difficult time. Forced to have to dodge the combo by Vangscore. Dendy's combo does not do very much, but he's BKB'd. He's cold snapped. Down goes the Earth Spirit. Dendy is still BKB'd for quite a while. His Pika taking quite a bit of damage, but he's gonna back out. He barely survives. He's gonna survive with the radius of the shrine just barely on the edge. Phobos eats a pretty much full Omni Slash. Almost gets the Sunstrike if Phobos didn't turn around for that Void. And now Biver's gonna go down. This lone Druid is just unkillable at this point. There's a buyback on the Coddle. There's a buyback on the Juggernaut. Tornado's gonna bring them up. BZZ's pretty low. They get the leak off on... Oh man, that's a stolen Omni Slash on Rubik, chopping through the buyback of the Keeper, chopping through RMN. Still holding on to this Rex. But now it's darkness again. And so... our team can't really see very much. Dendy needs to go refill mana and HP. In the meantime, melee Rax goes down, ranged Rax to follow. See what they can make out of this smoke. They immediately smoke up once it hits daytime. And that is quite possibly the best opportunity that they will get. They bring in an unsmoked RMN, which is a bit risky, but chances are that Radiant do not have wards in their own jungle. Smoke gets popped, they don't know where. Nice blink into Phobos blindly. Lotus Orb is activated, BKB as well. Phobos is tanking up a lot of this, activates darkness, he's gonna back out as the Centaur tries to chase him down. Omni Slash is not even used. The Juggernaut dies with Omni Slash. Now Dendy on the run, magnetized up. No vision to stop him, and Dendy gets out.